Hi everybody, my name is Paula and I'd like to welcome you to my Real Polish Fanatic little corner of YouTube. Thank you so much for stopping in and spending some of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. Today I have the second half of the OPI Holiday collection, the Infinite Shine portion of that collection. It is called Good Enough to Treat. I already have a video up showing the regular lineup, and today we're going to take a look at the Infinite Shine lineup. So I order my OPI collections from a website called polishpick.com. Highly recommend her. I've been ordering from her for probably about 9 years or so at least. And yeah, just always really happy. If there happens to be any sort of problem, she's always very quick to rectify it and get it taken care of. She really cares about her customers. She really cares about her products that she sells. She has not only OPI, she has Morgan Taylor and Gelish, and she has some stamping things, just lots of different things on her website. If China Glaze ever gets a collection out, I was really looking forward to a China Glaze holiday or Halloween collection, but I don't guess we're gonna get one because it's almost October already. But if China Glaze does ever come out with a new collection, she will probably carry that too, because she used to carry China Glaze as well. But you can find her at polishpick.com. I'm not really affiliated with PolishPick. She does give me just a little bit of a discount to purchase my OPI collections and show them off in videos, but otherwise not really affiliated with them. I do make the purchase. I do purchase all of my polishes from them. That's all I have. So let's go ahead, turn the camera around and show off this OPI Good Enough to Treat Holiday 2025 collection. All right, to start off, I'm going to show you what is on my nails in case you see them wandering through this video and wonder what they could be. On my left hand, I have this polish from Lacquer. This was gifted to me as PR. I do have a video up showing her return collection. This one's called You've Got This. I have it here on my left hand in, I can't remember if I did 2 or 3 coats with a glitter grabber and a glossy top coat. This is beautiful, so beautiful. I've had this on since Tuesday, and I'm recording this video on Sunday, so it's been on there for a long time. It held up very well. You've Got This from Lacquer. And on my right hand, I also have a Lacquer polish. This one is called the Screaming Void. And again, I can't remember, 2 or 3 coats. Most of her polishes are good in 2 because they are jam-packed with goodness, all those flakes and glitter and all that good stuff, jam-packed. So usually you can get by with 2 coats. I can't remember though if I did 2 or if I added in a 3rd. Again, this has been on since Tuesday. Today is Sunday, so held up very well. The Screaming Void from Lacquer. You can find her on Etsy, and I do have a video up showing 12 of her polishes that she just released. And also, before we get started with the Infinite Shine portion, I do have a video up of the OPI Holiday regular lineup, but I did not have this polish to show you. At that time, it had arrived broken, and I have got the replacement in now. So I just wanted to quickly show this one to you so you can see what it looks like. It is called Lollypoppin Bubblegum, a beautiful hot pink, beautiful with blue, kind of blue-purple shimmer. And that one here on the Swatch wheel, I have this here in 1 coat. This is 3 coats with a glossy top coat and 3 coats with a matte top coat. Just a beautiful bright pink. Very fun. And this was, again, from the regular lineup. From the same Good Enough to Treat collection, though. And it's Lollypoppin Bubblegum. 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. And you can check out the rest of the regular lineup in a video that I have here on YouTube. So we're going to take a look now at the Infinite Shine portion. I have all 12 of them to show you. I have them over black. At the end, I'm going to show you a little bit of layering fun that I did with some of these colors, and we'll look at any comparisons between the regular lineup Holiday and the Infinite Shine lineup Holiday. All right, we're going to jump on in here. Look at this beautiful polish. This is so pretty. This one is called MarshmelloOo So Sweet. I don't have any descriptions or anything, but this just looks like a white base with like a pink, green, maybe gold shifting shimmer. I'm for sure seeing like green and pink Don't know if there's any gold in there. I'm going to show you this one layered over a lot of the other colors at the end, so you can stay tuned for that. This is so pretty. And here we have that one on the swatch wheel. I have it in 1 coat. This is 2 coats. This is 3 coats with a matte top coat. Very, very shifty, very fun. Let's go in and put on our 3rd coat. Right here. Formulas seem excellent. I did not put these on my nails yet, but on the swatch wheel, they all went on very nicely. So here we have that one, Marshmellow So Sweet. 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. Very pretty. I don't know if this would get opaque enough to wear on its own or if it's meant as a layering kind of a polish, but it looks so, so beautiful. And this one is Marshmellow So Sweet. 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. And that one over black is right here. I have it in just 1 coat with a glossy top coat that leaves all that pretty green shimmer behind. And I'm actually seeing some kind of purple almost over the black. Up at like extreme angles, I'm seeing purple. I don't know if that's pink or if it looks purple, but maybe it's pink. Very pretty. Here it is. 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. And the second polish in the Good Enough to Treat Infinite Shine portion, a beautiful gold glitter. And this one is called Sugarlips on My Tips. Beautiful, beautiful. Jam-packed with gold glitter. And that one on the swatch wheel I have right here in 1 coat. This is 2 coats, 3 coats with a matte top coat. So I think this is sparse enough that you could use it as a layering polish, or it looks like it builds up beautifully too if you really want to go all blinged out on your nails. It's beautiful. Even there in 2 coats, looks very opaque. And then with that matte top coat, I think this one will win shiny just because you want to get all those little glitter bits on your nails and see them. Let's go in and put on a 3rd coat. This does really build up very nicely. And I will show this layered over a couple of the colors at the end so we can see how it does as a topper. But here we have a Sugarlips on My Tips in 1 coat. This is 3 coats and 3 coats matte. So sparkly, very, very pretty. Perfect for the holidays. You could see this as a New Year's Eve mani. Gorgeous. This one is Sugarlips on My Tips. 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. And that one over black is right here. Again, just 1 coat with a glossy top coat. It's a little, you may want to double up on a top coat or use a glitter grabber for this one. Just a little bit of texture left behind there. But just all that gold glitter. Very, very fun. There it is, 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. And up next in this Holiday 2025 collection, this one is called Have a Brittle Fun. It looks like a beautiful kind of bronzy, browny, golden kind of color. Very fun. And that one on the swatch wheel I have right here in 1 coat. This is 2 coats, 3 coats with a matte top coat. Kind of like that with the matte top coat. It looks almost glowing from within there. Right down the center, you get this huge glowy line. Very pretty. It's gorgeous here in just 2 coats. I'm loving this kind of fun brown for the holidays. It's kind of a golden brown. Here goes the 3rd coat. This is a great fall color. This would be great for the fall. I'm loving this color. It's kind of green, kind of brown, kind of like bronzy. Very, very pretty. This one is Have a Brittle Fun in 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. And that one over black is right here, just 1 coat with a glossy top coat. Doesn't do too much over black. I think it's much, much prettier there just all on its own, but there it is, 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. Love that one. And up next we have the OPI red of this collection. Well, there's kind of 2 of them, but this is like a true red. This one is called Gumdrop the Ball. Just a beautiful red, kind of a, I think this is more of a crelly than a cream, but let's take a look at it. Here on the swatch wheel, we have it in 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats matte. It's fun with the matte top coat too. It's very velvety, very nice. We'll go in and put on our 3rd coat. I feel like this is a bit more of a crelly, which is a kind of a combination of a cream and a jelly. Not quite as opaque as a cream, not quite as translucent as a jelly, but very, very nice. Here we have Gumdrop the Ball, 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. Very nice red. OPI does reds every collection, and they do them quite well. And this one is Gumdrop the Ball, 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. I did not put this one over black since it's just a cream. And then up next we have kind of a brownish red. This one is called Crankin Holiday Jams. Just very pretty. Again, a little bit more crelly-ish, I think, than cream, straight cream. Just a pretty brown tinged reddish kind of color. And that one on the swatch wheel we have right here in 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats matte. You can see all of these went on so smooth here in the first coats. Very, very nice. Go in and put on our 3rd coat. And OPI has not changed their brushes. They're still on the skinny side. Same as they've always been. So here we have Crankin Holiday Jams in 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. Very, very pretty. That's quite color accurate right there, I think. Very nice. This one is Crankin Holiday Jams, 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. And again, loving that with the matte top coat, just very smooth, very velvety. Love it. That one I also did not put over black. And then up next we have a pretty shimmer. This is kind of like a orangey, reddish, rusty kind of shimmer. Very, very pretty. And it is called I'm a Natural Gingerbread. Very pretty. And that one on the swatch wheel we have right here in 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats matte. Again, that matte top coat just makes it kind of glow from within. Very, very pretty. Let's go in and put on our 3rd coat. I'm loving this color. It's kind of rusty. It's kind of orangey. It's kind of red. Very pretty. Very pretty for fall or the holidays. Kind of a red with a twist, because it is quite orangey looking, and that does seem very color accurate what I'm seeing on my camera. Very, very nice. This one is I'm a Natural Gingerbread, 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. And that one over black is right here again. Just leaves kind of that orangey reddish sort of shimmer. Not too great over the black. It's very pretty on its own. I will show this one layered over that color next to it that we just looked at towards the end. All right, we're getting into some holiday kind of colors. Sparkle and joy. This is a beautiful kind of pinkish, looks like maybe some silver and pink glitter in there. This one is called Candy for My Sweet Tart. And that one on the swatch wheel we have right here in 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats matte. Very sparkly, very fun. Look how nice and opaque that is, just in 1 coat. Went on very nicely. Here with the matte top coat. Fun. Let's put on a 3rd coat. I do think you would need 3 coats with these glittery ones. So here we have that now in 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. Very sparkly. I will take these swatch wheels outside. I have some sun today. It's been raining the last couple days, or at least overcast, and so I do have some sun, so I will take these out in the sun and show you what they look like out there also. That'll be at the end of the video after my goodbyes. And this pretty pink is Candy for My Sweet Tart in 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. Very pretty. That one over black just leaves kind of like this, almost like rose gold kind of colored glitter. Very pretty. There it is, 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. The black does have a glossy top coat. Up next we have a pretty kind of seafoamy, kind of teal colored glitter, and I think this one might have, it may have some silver. Very pretty. This one is called Hang the Mintsell. Very pretty. And that one on the swatch wheel we have right here in 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats matte. I think these might be a little too opaque to use as toppers, like over other colors. I think it would take away from whatever base color you tried to layer it on, but they do seem to really build up nicely. I think you would need 3 coats, like I said with that pink one, but here it is only in 2 coats and then 3 coats matte. Let's go in and put on a 3rd coat for you. They do really seem to build up very nicely. They have lots of sparkly bling to them. Very, very nice. Loving these. Here we have Hang the Mintsell in 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. Again, these will definitely win shiny or glossy rather than matte, I do believe. But there it is, Hang the Mintsell, 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. And that one over black, again, just leaves kind of that seafoamy, tealy kind of glitter behind. There it is, 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. Up next we have a beautiful blue shimmer. This is kind of like a dusty blue with maybe like some silver kind of shimmer in there that helps it to just really give a glow on the nail. This one is called Sneak-a-Blue Candy. And that one on the swatch wheel we have right here in 1 coat. This is 2 coats, 3 coats matte. I do kind of like that one matte, very moody. Reminds me of like a stormy night, but shiny also, or glossy, very pretty. 1 coat went on very smooth, very nice. Let's go in and put on our 3rd coat. So here we have that now in 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. I really like this one. The shimmer isn't like in your face, hey, I'm shimmer on your nails. It just adds like this beautiful glow. Very, very pretty. Very, very dark, kind of navy or midnight blue. And then the shimmer gives it almost a lighter look. Like I said, just sort of a glow though, not really like a, hey, you've got shimmer on your nails. This one is Sneaka Blue Candy, 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. Very nice. And that one over black doesn't do all that much for me. Just leaves that blue kind of shimmer behind. But there it is, 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. And then up next we have a pretty blue, kind of an icy blue. This one has got like little bitty baby blue glitter, but it also has a hollow effect. I think it might be kind of a linear hollow. I'll have to see when we go out into the sun if it's more linear or if it's more scattered, but very, very pretty. This one is called Put the Icy in Spicy. That's a cute name. And here we have that one on the swatch wheel in 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats matte. It's kind of fun with the matte top coat. Normally I would not suggest if something is hollow like this to matte top coat it, but I kind of like that. It's a very like winter snowy day kind of thing. Very, very pretty. I don't know if you're seeing any of the hollow. I can see a little bit here even under these LED lights. Don't know if that's coming across on the camera. But let's go in, we'll put on our 3rd coat. Love the little bitty baby blue sparkles in here too. Adds a lot of interest, like it. This is definitely like a very nice winter blue. Really, really pretty. Here it is in 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. Yeah, the hollow is not really shy, even just under these LED lights. It's not like super in your face either. It's a little bit more subdued, but you can see it, or I can see it. This one is Put the Icy in Spicy. 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. And I think having those little baby blue sparkles coming through, oh, I like this one a lot. Very, very pretty. And that one over black does not do anything for me though. That just leaves a lot of the silver, that's probably the silver hollow, and then just a few blue twinkles there. 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. Would not suggest doing that. And up next we have kind of its sister polish. This is a beautiful pink, kind of an orchidy pink. Also, this one has those pink sparkle glitters and some of the same hollow effect also. And like I said, we'll have to see if it's more linear or more scattered. I think it might be kind of linear. And here we have that one on the swatch wheel in 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats matte. Again, that's really fun with the matte top coat. It gives it kind of a speckled look almost. Let's go in and put on our 3rd coat. I do think you would need 3 coats for these two, the blue that I just showed you and this one. Oh, I don't think I showed you the name even. This one is called Pinkish Delight. And here we have it now in 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. Very fun, very, very pretty. I like both of these. They're kind of pale for the holidays or for winter even, but really like it. And here we have Pinkish Delight in 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. Love it, love those two. And same with this one over black. Just leaves a lot of like the silver hollow probably, and then just a few pink twinkles coming through. 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. And the last polish in this OPI Holiday 2025 Good Enough to Treat collection is this beautiful purple. This one is called a Lil Suga Spice. Looks like purple and maybe silver glitter in this one. Pretty, pretty. And that one on the swatch wheel we have right here in 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats matte. And again, kind of like a speckled, it's really kind of fun with the matte top coat. You're seeing the silver and the purple, and it's just sort of very muted and flat because of that matte top coat. Kind of like it. I like it glossy too. Let's put on our 3rd coat. And again, I do think you will need 3 coats for these. But they do seem to really fill in very well at 3. So here we have a little Sugar and Spice, 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. Kind of digging that matte top coat. Love it glossy too though, very fun. And this one is a little Sugar and Spice, 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. Very, very pretty. Love a purple polish. That one over black. Just leaves a lot of that purple, a little bit of silver and glitter behind. Most of these look so much better on their own than over the black, but just wanted to show it to you. All right, I'm gonna go in and glossy top coat these, and then we'll look at some layering fun. We'll look at these, how they would look if I had them on my nails. I'll just hold the swatch wheel up to my nail and take a look at that. But let me gloss these up. All right, I've glossed these all up. I used the OPI Rapid Dry Quick Drying Top Coat. I really like this one. You can also get that at polishpick.com. So let's take a look at these as if I was wearing them on my nails. So here we have MarshmelloOo So Sweet. Here we have it in 1 coat. This is 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. And then we move to this pretty gold glitter Sugarlips on my tips. Here it is in 1 coat. This is 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. This beautiful kind of bronzy, brownish color. Have a Brittle Fun, 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. Love that one. It's perfect for fall too. Very, very pretty. This beautiful red Crelly Gumdrop the Ball. Here it is, just 1 coat. Very nice. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. Kind of loving that with the matte top coat. This kind of brownish reddish color, Crankin Holiday Jams. Here it is, 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. Again, kind of loving that, glossy or matte. Really like this one too. This one is I'm a Natural Gingerbread. Here it is, just 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, love, 3 coats matte, also love. And then we move over here to this pretty pink glitter bomb. This one is Candy for My Sweet Tart. Here it is, 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, love, 3 coats matte. Kind of love that too. And then this pretty kind of seafoamy, aqua teal kind of glitter. Hang the Mintsell. Here we have it in 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. This beautiful blue shimmer, Sneak a Blue Candy. Here it is, just 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, love, 3 coats matte. Love that too. Then this pretty kind of hollow, has some hollow in there. Put the Icy and Spicy. It's icy blue, here it is, 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. Love that one. This pretty pink sister to it, Pinkish Delight, 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. And the pretty purple, a little Sugar and Spice. Here it is in 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. Kind of loving that too, love. So I think this is a very fun holiday collection. We have this beautiful kind of snow shimmery one, love that. And then this beautiful gold. This is perfect for fall. Got the reds, got the kind of burnt reds, that pretty orangey. But all these sparkles here on this one, look at this. We start with the purple, we got the pink, and that kind of aqua tealish kind of a sparkle. Love that for the holidays. This beautiful blue shimmer, and then these 2 hollow ones. Love, love, love. I'm loving this collection. All right, I went through and pulled some and did a little bit of layering with some of these. So I started off with the red Crilly, which is Gumdrop That Ball. And I did one coat of that here, and then I put this pretty white shimmery one over it. That is very pretty. It leaves kind of like a whitish, greenish, almost pinkish kind of shimmer behind. Very, very fun. And then that same red Crilly with the gold, that pretty gold glitter. This one was Sugarlips on my tips. I put one coat of each of those here so you could just kind of see what it looked like as a topper. That gold. I think it works out okay. And then I took the more of that kind of reddish brownish Crilly kind of color, Crankin Holiday Jams. And again, I put one coat of that pretty snowy whitish shimmer right here. That really, look at how much more shimmer shows through that base color than the regular red one. Maybe I put it on thicker, I don't know. I just did one coat of each. Again, this just leaves a lot of green shimmer and like kind of a golden up to kind of a pink up at the angles. Very, very pretty. And then I did that same cream, that kind of brownish cream, Crankin Holiday Jams, and I put one coat of this orangey kind of shimmer one. I'm a Natural Gingerbread. I layered those two together right here. It didn't change it all that much from I'm a Natural Gingerbread on its own. It didn't really change that color. You can see down at the bottom is gingerbread all on its own, and then here it is layered. So then I just added kind of a French tip of that gold glitter, Sugarlips on my tips. I think that's really fun. Can use that gold as kind of a funky French. Love that. And these do all have a glossy top coat on them already here on the playing wheel. And then I took that pretty blue shimmer, Sneak a Blue Candy, and I think I did 2 coats of the blue here, and then I put one coat of this pretty snowy shimmery one. Love that. So that leaves a lot of the green shimmer and then like kind of like a purple down at the extreme edges. Loving this one. So that's 2 coats of the blue and 1 coat of the shimmer, MarshmelloOo So Sweet. Really, really love that one. And then here I did 1 coat of that blue, Sneak a Blue Candy, the blue shimmery one. And then I added 1 coat of that blue hollow. Put the Icy and Spicy, put 1 coat of that here. And just to look at that, the difference, it just deepened it up a little bit between 3 coats on its own and then the 1 coat over that blue. That's what that looks like. And then I took that kind of golden green kind of color, bronzy color, have a Brittle Fun, and on half of it I put that same white shimmer. Here's that one with a glossy top coat. That's very fun too. It leaves a lot of the green shimmer of that white one. And then on this side I put the gold glitter, the Sugarlips on my tips over that brittle, have a Brittle Fun. So also kind of fun. There those are. So that's what I did for the layering. Loving this one, that kind of brownish reddish cream with that snowy MarshmelloOo So Sweet on top. Love this with the little funky French of the gold glitter. Can do that over a lot of the colors. And I love this one, the Sneak a Blue candy with the MarshmelloOo So Sweet on top. So MarshmelloOo So Sweet is very versatile. You can wear that over a lot of different colors, even over that kind of bronzy color. Very, very pretty, very versatile. And I think it might also be very pretty on its own. It's hard to tell on the swatch wheel if it will build up to opacity or not. But if it does, that would also be very fun just all on its own. And if we look at between this Infinite Shine portion and the regular lineup, there's not a whole lot that would be dupes. We have, of course, the two reds. Down here at the bottom is the regular line, and up at the top is the Infinite Shine line. So here are the two reds, the two red Crellies in 3 coats touching there. So you can see the red of the regular line is quite a bit deeper than the red of the Infinite Shine line. And then we had kind of these golden kind of ones. Again, the regular lineup has a little bit more shimmer to it, or like sparkle almost, where the Infinite Shine is more of just a straight shimmer and much darker. And otherwise, let's see, like we had kind of these reddish, brownish kind of colors here, but nothing really matches. We have this pink, kind of pinkish purple orchid with the hollow in the Infinite Shine. The closest to that would be 1 coat of this kind of rose gold of the regular line. If you look at those in 1 coat regular line to 3 coats Infinite Shine, they're similar-ish, but very different still. And what else did we have here from the regular line? We have we did have a blue actually. It is much darker in the regular lineup there at the bottom than this pretty, and more of just a plain kind of crelly with no shimmer or anything, where the Infinite Shine has that pretty shimmer. It's a little bit more similar in color at the 1 coat regular to 3 coats Infinite Shine. And then as far as like kind of tealy colors, not close. This one had a silver, which isn't at all close to this whitish colored one. We didn't have a silver in the Infinite Shine. We did not have a charcoal. The kind of purpley colors, very, very different. And the pinks also, of course, very different. So, yeah. So this was the regular lineup of the holiday collection. Very pretty though, and like I said, I do have a video if you want to go check that out if you have not seen it yet. Sorry for the ruby hairs. And this one also is the regular lineup. Start with that blue regular line there. I do think that the Infinite Shine line is a little bit more holiday leaning with all the different glitters and everything. I do love this one. That pretty red, kind of brickish red. This orange is also very, very pretty. Very nice fall color. And the Infinite Shine here, we had that pink sparkle and the aqua sparkle, this beautiful blue shimmer. The 2 hollows, love. And that pretty purple, loving that with the matte top coat. So those were the collections. Let's go ahead and turn this camera around and finish this up. All right, so that was the OPI Holiday 2025 Infinite Shine portion. What do you think? Do you have any favorites? I love this white shimmery one. I really love them all. The gold is really, really fun. That'll be fun to play with. Then of course the red creams and that kind of brick cream. This orange shimmery one, love. Loving all of these pretty sparkly ones. We had the pink and the purple and the blue, or the teal, I guess. This blue shimmer, gorgeous. These 2 hollow ones, beautiful. Love, love, love. A little bit pastel for holidays and winter time, but still love them. That blue is like a snowy day. So yeah, very, very happy. Loving this one. I think I like the Infinite Shine collection more than the regular lineup, but the regular lineup also has some really, really good standouts. Love it. Love that pink that I just showed you today. Lollypoppin Bubblegum, I think it was called. So yeah, they both have very nice colors, but overall as a whole collection, I think I prefer the sparkles of the Infinite Shine for holiday. Let me know in the comments what you think. And like I said, I will take the swatch wheels out for the Infinite Shine portion out in the sun, and I will put a quick video showing them out in the sun and shade if I can find some shade. And I'll put that in after my goodbyes. But I just want to thank you so much for stopping in and spending some of your day with me, checking out Holiday 2025. Yes, it's not even October yet, but it's going to be here before we know it. So good thing to get a head start. Don't forget to check out polishpick.com. That is where I always buy my OPI collections from. Their prices are very, very good. I think they're about half off of retail. I think the regular lineup is like $6.50, $6.25, something like that. And the Infinite Shine is like $7.25, $7.50, something like that. They're like half off retail. And shipping just goes by how many bottles you purchase, and that is on the website if you want to check out to see how much the shipping would be also. But thank you to polishpick.com, and thanks to all of you for stopping in and spending some of your day with me. Love to hear from you in the comments. Which were your favorites? Which lineup did you like better? If you see anything in these that you think might be a dupe for an existing OPI color, let me know in the comments for either the regular line or the Infinite Shine line. I cannot go through my whole collection. I tried that for the fall collection, and I may still do my dupe fall collection because I did go through a bunch of them, but I have like 800 OPIs or something, so it's impossible for me to just go through all of them. Well, it's not impossible, but it takes a really long time, and I get a little overwhelmed doing that. So I am still trying to do a dupe video for the fall collection. But if you saw anything here that you think might be a dupe for a existing OPI color, let me know in the comments, and I will definitely pick those out and do a comparison of anything that you all want to see compared to either, like I said, the regular line or the Infinite Shine. Happy to do that. But if I don't get any suggestions, I won't do a dupe video. But that's all I have. Stay tuned after my goodbye to see these out in the sun. And I hope you enjoyed this video, but I'm just gonna say goodbye for now.